This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of those passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He'll stroll into the end zone. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Some hard running there through a tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 34.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted.
Chris, that's back. Now that this offense has thrown interceptions, they've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal.
Let's go.
And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now here comes the point after attempt. He had the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Third down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Auburn 21, Notre Dame 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
You see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here.
29 Philly.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. It's now 3rd and goal.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That pass falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Defense is coming after him. And he's got his man open downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run here, lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Auburn now operating in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Auburn 38, Notre Dame 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
To advance on the football.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete. Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
He's hit as he throws it. He's got a 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That makes the score Auburn 38, Notre Dame 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll test the right side here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's complete downfield. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Got space, looking to score. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
First and goal, Notre Dame.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great blitz to deny a touchdown.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Wow, the PAT is no good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kickoff.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down.
Down at the 15. And your Auburn Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field.
Roll it.
Gives it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Got it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
Handoff heading left. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Fire.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ready?
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Irish offense comes back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 38, Notre Dame 13.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the completion made. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion sets up a second down play. Back to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now. Runs through the defender. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it deep over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Auburn. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Contact as he threw it. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
So himself second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and another incompletion. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Yankee blue, 29.
And the same runner's got it again. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here. I think with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Got it.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Listen. Here we go.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.